Good morning. It's 7 a.m. on Sunday and I just got back from 10 days of travel to Europe, and this is the state of my apartment, so I definitely will be spending all day today fixing that. The first thing that I do is make a to-do list. I just brain dump everything that I have been thinking about over the last 10 days and all the things I need to do, and make different categories. So I ended up with needing to unpack my luggage, clean my apartment, do skincare, catch up on work, and then finally eat and relax. So the first thing that I do is unpack all of my suitcases. I actually already unpacked my backpack, but here I'm just dumping everything from my suitcase out onto the ground instead of doing it step by step, because I like to see everything that I have so I know what I can put away right away, what I need to launder, and things like that. Usually what I'll do is at the end of my trip pack everything that I didn't end up wearing into a little mesh bag so it stays separate from the rest of my clothes. So that's that bag that I need to just put away in my closet, and I just separate everything out, so makeup and toiletries and anything I might need to clean at the bottom of my suitcase, and then also the little bit of food that I normally bring. So I have some oatmeal packets and some condiments that I have brought that I just need to put away. The next thing I do is I launder everything. So not only the clothes that I had with me during travel, which definitely is one of the first steps, and I separate it out by just doing towels and t-shirts and underwear and socks and things like that in one load, and then nicer things like nice tops and jeans in a separate load. But while I do this, I also always wash my sheets when I get back, because I definitely don't wash my sheets as much as I should, and this is just a good opportunity to do that, especially when I'm already taking the entire day really to go ahead and clean everything out, so I can start off the brand new week with just everything fully refreshed. A lot of the times what I'll do is I'll fold clothes and watch Netflix or YouTube at the same time, just so that it's not so boring, especially when I have so much laundry to fold. So it keeps me distracted, and also, to be honest, I kind of enjoy folding laundry, so I probably wouldn't even mind if I didn't have a distraction, but it may help if you really, really hate folding your laundry. And I find that if you do it right when it gets out, it's much less crinkly, and so I don't have to iron, which is a huge plus. Then I'll just go ahead and put my clean sheets back on my bed. These are my absolute favorite sheets. I've never had sheets that are this comfortable, and it's not just me, I promise. Other people who come and stay at my apartment say the same thing. These sheets are the Calvin Klein body sheets. I bought them from Macy's. They were $40, which is a little expensive for a fitted sheet, but I can honestly say it's one of the smartest purchases that I've made in the past couple of years. After that, I'll just throw on my comforter. I probably should be switching this out considering it's the end of April, but I actually really like sleeping with winter comforters all through the year, so I probably will just end up keeping it the way it is. The next thing I do is deep clean my entire space. So what that means for me is cleaning my countertops in the kitchen, putting everything away, cleaning the floors, just to make sure that when I have the entire week ahead of me, I have a clean space. I find that if my apartment is dirty, I really can't do anything else. So here I'm just putting away anything that's on the drying rack and making sure that the sink and everything feels refreshed for the upcoming week. After that, I actually went inside my bathroom and cleaned the floors. Shockingly, there was a ton of dust even though I'd cleaned this right before I left for travel, so this is super important. So typically what I'll do is I'll just sweep the floors first, and then after I've done that, I'll use the Swiffer to just make sure everything is sparkling clean. The next thing I do is refresh myself. So at this point, I'm kind of sweaty, tired, and my skin really does need a refresher after 10 days away. So first I exfoliated using this Neogen BioPeel gauze that's lemon flavored. One side is abrasive and the other side is softer, so I actually really like that. And then afterwards I'm just putting my hair back and doing a face mask. This one is kind of exfoliating, kind of moisturizing. It's the Fresh Black Tea Instant perfecting mask, and I just have the smaller sample. I probably honestly won't buy it again, but I did enjoy it while I had it. It's just a little too expensive for my liking. After that, I just went ahead and unpacked all of my toiletries. So I have my skincare pouch and then also my makeup pouch. So I just put everything away where it belonged so that my bathroom can also be fresh for the upcoming week. So at this point, I was kind of tired, so I took a break and called a friend who I hadn't talked to in a while. Normally when I'm traveling, I don't really keep in touch with people, so this was a nice, relaxing break. And then finally, I just had to catch up on errands, so things like checking mail and paying bills and things like that are really important. I usually try to keep everything in my calendar in terms of dates for payments and things like that, but it's always nice to just go through everything and clean it all out when I can. I also went and picked up packages that were waiting for me downstairs at the front desk. I had ordered a couple of things before I left and then also while I was away because I needed some new jeans, and then Patagonia was having their annual sale, so I wanted to capitalize on that. So I just needed to grab those things, unpack, figure out what I wanted to return and what not. And then lastly, I'm just catching up on some work. I really like taking the time on Sunday to plan out the rest of my week in terms of work, and especially in terms of workouts. Usually, unless I schedule everything in early, I'm probably just going to end up coming home and being lazy. So this is a great way to not let my future self be lazy and just sit in bed all day. And then finally, the best part, eating and relaxing. I didn't have much food at home, so I just made myself some shin ramen, which is honestly comfort food, and then some mango from Trader Joe's, and watched The Act, which is the best show on TV. And this is what my room ended up looking like. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!